If you knew me better, you'd see that this is exactly the kind of thing that's likely to happen to me. Getting knocked up, I mean. The point is, it was my first time. I was a virgin before that. Wouldn't you know it, I'd get caught? Aside from everything else, I'm not lucky either. You see, if I was lucky, Harold and I could have succumbed to our silly little passion, and that would have been that. The end of it. And New Rochelle, of all places. At least if it had been in some nice apartment in the village, say with sounds coming through the window of traffic and people, the breeze blowing the curtains over the bed, like in the movies. But no. I lost my virginity in the attic of an old house in New Rochelle. Harold's grandmother's house. On a rainy day in spring, on the floor of the attic in his grandmother's house. Listening to rain on the roof, breathing the dust of old things. And what comes next but his grandmother, who's supposed to be in the city for the day. Suddenly she's standing in the door to the attic, attracted there no doubt by the scuffling sounds of the imminent consummation. So she's standing there, screaming, "Stop that! Stop that this instant!" Needless to say, it was out of the question. Stopping at that particular moment? I mean, sex is like a flight over the seas. One reaches a point of no return. Sounds funny now, you know, but at the time it was pretty rotten. Sordid, I mean. It wasn't at all the way it's supposed to be. And Harold, of all people, a girl finds herself in this predicament, this condition, she'd at least like to think the cause of it as being some clever, handsome guy with charm and experience, just returned from a year in Rome, say on a Guggenheim Fellowship. But Harold is 6'2", 125 pounds tops, an economics major at CCNY. That's the best I'll ever be able to do. I know it. Ever since I found out I was pregnant, I've been walking around with my face down to here. And my mother kept saying, "What's the matter with you anyway? I just don't know what's gotten into you lately." So finally I told her. A kid named Harold, as a matter of fact. Oh well. I just keep telling myself. Remember, Rosie, like in the song, someday your prince will come. Snow White.